Hello scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back today with a fun fall layout. So I have two different cut files. Well, they're the same cut file that I'm using that I got from the cut shop, but I did the negative space and then I did the actual cut file space, the positive space. Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway, so here you can see that I have the background and I just cut that out of some off-white cardstock, and then I am going to be using some fun new Shimmerz products that I got last year in the fall. And hold on real quick and I will go grab them and tell you what they are. Okay, so I got, let's see, Creamies in Okie Dokie, and then let's see, Creamies in Firm Foundation, and then also I got Shimmerz, oh, I grabbed the wrong one. I think it was something wheat, something like that. And then also here you can see I'm adding in some green, and that is bamboo leaf, and that is, I think it's a spritz, a Shimmerz spritz. Oh, and I'm also going to use some of this egg noggin. I didn't realize I had used that. Okay. I made, like I was saying, I made this way back in like, I think it was October or November, and I just never used the cut file or finished the layout, so I finally decided, hey, I'm gonna do this. And there I was also using some red, and that is, I think it was Bed of Roses, and that one was just a colorings. So you can kind of see here, I'm just adding a little bit of color to each of the leaves. I want them to be more fall type leaves, but I did also want some green in there as well. So this color that I'm using right now is a Firm Foundation, and that's kind of like a peachy orangey color. Yeah, I think it's kind of like a peach. And let's see, I think I'm coming towards the end. Here I'm going to use that Shimmerz, and I think it's like gold wheat or something like that. I don't know where that one went. It wasn't with all my other Shimmerz products, so I don't know. And then here I'm adding some more of that egg yolkings. And then I'm going to glue the cut file on top of this, and I was saying thumbs down because that leaf right there to the far left did not turn out. Like, I put too much red on it. So here I'm just trying to add some gold to a few of these leaves, and then, like I said, I'm gonna glue the white outline of the leaves on top of it. Okay, so now here you can see I'm back and I have the cut file all glued down, and then you're going to see that I am going to start matting the photos. Here I'm showing you some leaves that I had made around the same time as the big background, and then here's the Simple Stories paper that I'm going to be using on this layout. So I'm matting the photos, and this is still back in October or November of last year. Now here you can see this is where I decide I just want to use these 3 photos of Tinian, and it's a succession of him throwing leaves into the bag, and I just thought that they were super cute. So I'm going to use this, I believe that's Simple Stories. and I apologize, I don't know what the collection is. But I really liked the way that the black made the photo stand out against that yellow paper, that yellow pattern paper. So I am going to matte each one of these 3 photos on black, and then I'm going to glue them down on the yellow. Okay, so now here I am, and this is present day. This was about 2 or 3 weeks ago that I decided to finally finish this layout, and I am so excited to show you guys the rest of this process video. So here I am going to be using some Shimmerz vibes in this is Snowstorm, and it is just a white paint from Shimmerz. And then I'm going to glue down this cut file, and this is where I decide I think I'd like it if it was a little bit offset and not the full background. So I'm gonna clean up my space because I did get a ton of white splatters all over my little mat there, but that's why the Heidi Swap mat is awesome, because they easily wipe up off of there. So now I am just going to start gluing down those leaves, and I had so much fun with this layout. I absolutely love how it turned out. This cut file was a lot of fun to work with. And if I didn't say already, I did get this cut file from the Paper Issues free cut file store. I'll leave a link below. So here you can see I just drew a line down the side there and then cut the excess off, and I'm really glad that I did that. I really like how that looks in the end, and it just makes it a little, like, it's not as busy. It would have been fine if I would have used the whole cut file, but I really do like the offset look that this gives the layout. So here you can see I am painstakingly gluing down each and every one of these leaves, because if you've been following me for any amount of time, you will know that I love glue. Okay, so here I'm just going to glue everything down, and I apologize if my dog starts barking. He's in one of those moods. Like I said, I'm gonna glue forever. Holy crap. That's a lot of glue that I put on there. So here I'm just gonna put it down and make sure that it's all perfectly on the page, and I love it. Love it, love it. I do end up cutting off some excess even after gluing it down. And then I'm gonna glue down the photo and start embellishing. So this is where I'm going to decide to pop up my photo on some foam. And so here you can see I'm just gonna go through the process of doing that. I put a ton of glue on the back of my photos when I use foam, just because I don't want it to come off. So I love how that looks, and I am just going to start embellishing on the layout, and I am going to use a couple different collections. I think they're both actually from One Canoe too, and one of them is, oh gosh, now I can't remember what it's called. Oh goodness. Hazelwood, I think that's what it's called. So this collection there, well, this collection actually is called Creekside, And then I think the other collection is called Hazelwood, that this, the hello word and the hearts come from. I think. I could be wrong though. So here I'm just pulling off some phrases from this Creekside sticker sheet, and pretty much this is all that I'm going to do. I'm just going to glue down these phrases and these stickers, and I am going to do some embellishing with some Spiegel Mom Scrap sequins and a couple other pieces, ephemera pieces, and that's pretty much it. I am adding a couple of hearts in each of the clusters, and here you can kind of see that there's going to be 4 different clusters. There's the top left hand cluster, then there's the title cluster, and then there's the cluster that's in the bottom right hand corner of the photo, and then to the a little bit left of that there is the cluster with all of the phrases. Okay, so now here I'm going to start gluing everything down. I'm gluing the word hello down just right above the photos there, and I am going to, I think I end up moving that little phrase sticker, the navy blue one that says, I think it says lots of fun. I think I'm going to end up moving it to the bottom of the photos. And I almost totally forgot that I needed to glue down my photo. So here I'm putting a ton of glue on the back of this foam, and then I'm going to glue that down right where you saw it before, and I just absolutely love it. This fall layout was so much fun to make. Okay, now you can see that I am going to add the rest of the title, and I'm just going to keep it super simple, and it's just going to be Hello Fall. Very exciting, right? So I'm adding another one of these stickers from the Creekside collection, and then I'm going to put the word fall on this, between the 2 photos here. And you can also see that I did move that navy sticker over to the left side underneath the title. And this font is actually super duper old. I think it's from, what, 2014 when I was in the Studio Calico Kit Club. And yeah, it is old, but it worked out perfectly for this layout. And that is going to be it. I hope that you enjoyed watching this process. This is one of my favorite layouts that I've made recently. I just love it. And cut files are just so much fun. That's all I'm going to say. I love playing with cut files, and I've been trying to do a lot more using my cut files lately on my layouts, so that has been a lot of fun. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys have a great day. Bye!